Hello friends, welcome back. DomiNations gamer Razboinicul here for you, and we're looking into my RDG base. I changed the name of it, and now it's called DG Enlightenment Age because I'm gonna keep this base specifically just for the Enlightenment Age, so I can give you guys unlimited guides. And I basically have another base in Industrial Age and so on and so forth. So in the previous video, which was Gunpowder Age walkthrough part 2, I showed the tip. Basically, I showed the upgrades I was doing and the troop combination I was gonna use, and the future upgrades that I was going to work on. All right, let's just go for this quick tutorial here. What a pain. Okay, right. Okay, now we can actually talk about the video. So yeah, we then essentially finished our cannon. So the cannon finished the armory, and I already upgraded my main buildings, which was the barracks, etc., etc. And I decided to go up in age. I also unlocked my museum yesterday. So the Gunpowder Age was essentially finished because, like I said in my beginner's guide, one of the tips is to never focus on the defensive buildings until you are in Atomic Age. And that is because in Atomic Age, I believe, and I recommend you to then think what sort of player you want to be in a game. If you want to be defensive, focus more on defense and attacking the World War as a defensive player, or be a striker, an offensive player, and focus mainly on the offense. But that is around Atomic Age, Cold War Age, when you are more of an intermediate player, not a beginner player. So here we are now in Enlightenment Age. We're going up in age. The road also finished yesterday. So now we can upgrade the road further. So let's go and do that quickly. And we upgraded just early the armory, which is amazing. And here he is. And now we can actually go and upgrade our main troop combination, which is the cannon and the rifleman. And this is going to be my main troop combination, and maybe one or two supply cards. Let's see how it goes. In any case, let's go and lose some resources because we do need some resources here. And the reason why I'm going to use the rifleman is because I picked the British, and the British civilization nation has the extra range bonus for the rifleman, which is amazing. Also, cannons are really good against defensive buildings and heavy buildings in general. Riflemen are really good against the defenders. In fact, their main target is the defenders, which is great. Would like my team to actually support me here a bit. Okay. So yeah, that's why I picked this troop combination. Also, it's very efficient because at the council we have a lot of range siege and range infantry damage. So it's very easy to get those bonuses, and because of that, obviously, we kind of want to also choose as a main troop combination whatever it's easier to get in terms of buffs and benefits from constantly museum. So yeah, that's one other tip I can give you guys. Anyways, let's go and attack quickly. We are going to try and attack Enlightenment Age or below because my troop combination is not fully upgraded. The raiders actually are one level, I think 1 or 2 level below Enlightenment Age. So I kind of rushed through the ages because we obviously have the Rush for the Ages event at the moment. So going up in age is instant. You don't have to spend any resources on going up in age faster. I'm talking about speed ups. Obviously, you need to spend resources all the time. So here we go. Enlightenment Age base. Okay. I don't know, man. It's a difficult base. I'm thinking maybe to attack either like this or use the raiders until my main troop combination is actually upgraded, because I'm gonna struggle. Or keep scrolling, keep searching until you find a sort of base like this, which is basically, I'm gonna tell you why the bases are like this in a second once I finish this battle. Okay, just bear with me. Take a look at the base and see if you notice anything in particular. Okay. You can see that it barely has any defensive buildings in it, and they barely upgraded. And the reason why these bases are like this is because they are specifically made for World War's war weight. Okay, so alliances, in order to get easier opponents in the World War, they decide to be lightweight, featherweight in terms of the weight in the war. And put it this way: if you're a defensive player and all your base is fully fully upgraded, including defensive buildings, your war weight is going to be very, very high, very, very heavy. You'll be heavyweight. If your base barely has any upgrades for the defense and just economy buildings upgrades and troop upgrades, your war weight is going to be very light. Okay, so with light war weight, your alliance ends up against easier opponents in the war. That's how it works, and this is why they do these sort of bases. And obviously these bases are really good for us because we can then loot resources a lot easier, and yeah, against essentially higher age bases. And if you have a higher age base to go against and you attack it, you are going to get a 5-star or 4-star, 3-star, 2-star, 1-star extra dominations benefits resources, which you can see them on the left side of the screen here. These are the bonus resources that we are gonna get on top of the looting resources that we got. Pretty good, pretty good. If you go against the Enlightenment Age or ages below you, obviously the bonus resources will differ. But look how quickly we made the resources. Let's go. So we were saying that we want to upgrade either the cannon or these bad boys rifleman. What's the range on him? Is like 5. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah. I think let's go for another one. Okay, and then I'm gonna talk to you about the future upgrades I'm gonna do and why I'm gonna do them. Yeah. And that is gonna be, oh no, crash. The game crashed. The game crashed because I tried to train War Academy War Tactics, but I'm actually upgrading the War Academy. It's a little bit annoying if we can't upgrade them at the same time. Whatever. Okay, that's fine. Right, troop tactics. Let's go for some troop tactics. Ooh, guys, let's go for some Tupelovs. Okay, disclaimer here. I'm not taking part of World Wars with this base, so I don't actually care about using troop tactics, Tupelovs, and kind of like overkill the base. I do it for fun, especially because I'm filming. So let's check out the Tupelov power in freaking Enlightenment Age, folks. Against an Industrial Age base. Oh, this is gonna be so... It's gonna be so sick. Where are we gonna attack from? This side, I think. Okay, 1, 2. That's fine. We're gonna go like that. Once we get closer to the town center, we are going to... Oh, holy crap, we don't have the sabotage. Okay, well, that's fine. We need to be very careful with, in case the commander spawns. Holy crap, he spawned. Holy crap, he spawned. That's the commander, and he can wipe out your freaking troops only once. And that's what he's probably gonna do now. No! There he goes. Absolute bastard. Honestly, he's so overpowered in lower ages. With sabotage, it works very well because you can just sabotage the town center, and if the town center is taken down before the sabotage runs out, the commander won't spawn out, which is exactly what we want. But guys, brothers and sisters, look at these Tupelovs, man. Oh, I feel like a god. I feel like an absolute god. Look at this. Boom. And actually, you know what? These Tupelovs are such a high... they have such high hit points as well for this age. Usually, if you get Tupelovs like or any other very strong troop tactic in lower ages, they adapt the hit points and damage to the lower ages. It's not like you're gonna get freaking 100,000 hit points Tupelov in Enlightenment Age. That'll be insane. But they seem quite tanky anyways, to be honest. So that's cool. And this is another really good looting battle. And this is why I also wanted to use those Tupelos. I'm like, I'd rather attack twice, loot as many resources as I need, use 3 Tupelos, and then whatever. In a week time, I'll make them back for free, you know? Not a big deal. Just have fun, guys. Have fun and enjoy the game. And like the video if you like it. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. I don't pressure people to subscribe. So okay, put it this way: subscribe only if you're going to watch my videos because you like me as a content creator and give you tips and help you out. If not, don't just do it because I ask you. You know, it doesn't really matter. Subscriber count doesn't really matter on YouTube. I'd rather you guys watch my videos and enjoy them. Right, so we got a lot of freaking resources now. We're gonna have to work on the mills and the markets in the next video, or while I'm offline filming, because we need some extra capacity for our gold and our food. Right now though, this is upgraded. I've been really good with this base. Upgraded the main important buildings, which is great. We got 12 freaking free citizens. So number one is going to be the museum. Why, you may ask? Because it will give us extra. Okay, let me show you. It will give us extra production per hour or fragments, which we can then use to craft artifacts. I'm gonna show you a full guide. I'm gonna make a full guide on the museum in the future for next week. And you also increase our capacity, the museum. You can also increase the capacity by going here like that. You spend crowns, but you can have as much as you want essentially. Then we're gonna go and upgrade the consul. Oh no, we upgraded to the max level. Okay, fine. Gonna go and upgrade the Alliance Gate, that's for sure. That's cool. What else can we upgrade here? Maybe go for the library as well. Yeah, definitely go for the library because we want to be able to further upgrade our troops. Range siege damage, let's go. Watch this, guys. 10% extra. Holy. We obviously gonna upgrade this because our main troop combination is going to be range siege, which is the cannon. And this is a very successful tip video for you. I showed you how to attack even with the lower age troops. As long as you pick the right opponents to attack, you are going to loot so many resources very easily, like I just showed you in the video, without using the Tupelos. Okay, those were just a bonus. Now, hold on, making a mistake here. Making a huge mistake. That was quite cheap, so that's fine. First of all, let's go and upgrade some of the walls, because I don't want to be ending up with a lot of gold in the bank when I leave the game, because then they're gonna attack us. So that's perfect. That looks a lot better now. What we're going to do is last attack is gonna be so I can lose some resources for the upgrade of my longbow man. Okay, let's hire some more of these guys, bad boys. I don't know how we're gonna do with the commander though. That's gonna be annoying, man. That's gonna be hell. Hold on, hell on the planet. Right. I'm going to have to also drop medals at some point. I don't want to end up with lots of medals. Dropping medals is very important. The more medals you have, which you gather whenever you make a star, at least in a battle. Every time you make a star, at least one star in a battle, it shows us a victory, and you gather medals. And the more medals you have, the higher the opponents will be in a multiplayer in the future. So you kind of want to keep them as close as possible to 200 medals, which is the lowest. And to do so, you just place a troop down and then come out of the battle, and that will show a defeat. And that will drop your medals by 20. Keep that in mind, guys. Very important, okay? Do not make that mistake. Now, I'm going to go like this. Whew. That guy is ugly, bro. Go! No, for crying out loud, man. Just one freaking whip like that and just wipes out whole detachment, man. Seriously, bro. And how the hell is that range? Like, he just swing his arm, you know, like a couple of troops. I don't know how he got to my troops to the back. That's annoying. I intentionally left some space behind them. It doesn't seem to freaking work in this game, though. Sometimes it's, the mechanics of the game are quite annoying. Yeah, I mean, this oh, wow. Yeah, that was a tough stronghold to defeat. Oh, just a quick tip here. Watch out whenever you see a stronghold with a yellow top. Pay attention when you go and upgrade your own stronghold, how many hit points and damage it gains once you upgrade from no yellow top to the yellow top. It's bonkers. It's absolutely insane. In anyways, this is gonna be taking 5 working days to finish this base. Or whatever. We're gonna try and get as many stars as possible. Maybe 4 stars. I don't know. Yeah, these guys have to come here. I don't care. They need to be defended. These cannons can't be there on their own. Just do your job, Commander. Lost one more cannon. Can we get 3 stars? This is very depressing. Let me know in the comments, guys, what's your strategy in the game at this age, and what's your age and level in the game. That'd be nice to know. This video has been longer than I thought it would be, but doesn't matter. You guys learning as well. Don't have that, so that's fine. I'm going to claim some of the rewards of the events, so I get some extra to tactics and stuff. That'd be quite helpful. You know what though, in this situation, screw it. We're gonna freaking use the raiders. Honestly, we're gonna spend you know, like I said, 5 working days to loot all the resources, so screw this. It's annoying. Sometimes it's very annoying to do it, but you gotta do it, right? Yeah, it's very annoying when you have to undo 50 freaking riflemen. Okay. Right, let's train this fast. That's fine. In this case, it's actually even better because we don't have to go for a town center. We're just purely gonna go for the looting, well, the resources essentially. So what I like to do here, guys, I like to place 3 detachments like this and leave some of the nice raiders on the outside of the detachments. The reason behind it is because then I can essentially use 4 rallies, okay? And holy smokes, now that we don't have the real troops, we have a very shitty base that we could potentially 5-star. I love this game. You gotta love it too. It is what it is. It's fine. We're just gonna loot resources like this, I guess. That's cool. As long as we get 700 resources when it comes to food, then we're very happy. Yeah, Commander spawned. We're in freaking danger now. Yeah, just grab some of that gold and let's get out of here. It's getting dicey. Okay. Just need a little bit more food and we'll be good. I'm gonna give you in a second the future upgrades that I'm gonna do, which are gonna be quite important as well. Okay. I think that's it. We got all we need. So we can actually come out. Yeah, see, that's exactly the way you can drop medals. We lost that battle because we didn't make any stars, the last couple. and we dropped a lot of medals. During the Triumph event, you obviously lose a lot of helmets as well. 50 helmets per defeat, so that's a bit annoying, but it is what it is. Anyways, guys, oh my god, finally we can actually manage to upgrade this longbowman after 20 minutes of playing. That's fine. Can be a lot worse. Speed ups. Always go for speed ups. Ignore the resources there. Right, now folks, what we're gonna go and work on in the future. First of all, screw this. This is such a waste of time. Don't do it. Do not do it. Do not cancel your upgrades, like the farms or any upgrades. Don't make this mistake. Just calculate your steps better than I just did here. Okay. I wasn't planning to film this video, but I actually wanted to film it, so this is exactly why I have to cancel this farm, because every time I leave the game I always want to have at least one forest clearing. Okay, especially when we have discounts, like at this time 50% resources for clearing forest. Okay, now next upgrades is going to be Notre Dame is a must, because we're going to get finally the 10% from the library and off from the upgrades of the armory for the troops, which is really good. We're going to also have to upgrade Versailles. I'm gonna make a video on what wonders to pick in Enlightenment Age and why. Keep an eye on my channel for that one as well, because it's going to be very important. So yeah, Versailles is a decent one, but I'm gonna make a video on each one of them and which one to pick if you're defensive, offensive, or focus only on the economy as a player. So upgrading Versailles is going to be a must. Also upgrading the embassy will be a must as well, just so I can start upgrading my coalitions. Also the mercenary camp is going to be a must, and Stronghold is already upgraded. So once we do all this, we can go up in age. Okay, the road is already upgrading as well, which is amazing. So it's going to give us a lot of nice XPs. Obviously with this base I'm not going up in age, I'm keeping it to Enlightenment Age, but after this you would go up in age. Okay, this is what I'm trying to say. And I actually have a base in Industrial Age, which is the next stage, so I'm going to make a video on that base when we finish with the Enlightenment Age. Thank you guys, much appreciate you stay watch my video. Hope you enjoyed and you find it helpful in your gameplay. Let me know in the comments if you find my videos helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks guys.